Well, now is the moment. I am super excited. So here is your beautiful view off your deck. Here is the glass palette. This is what I use for white. I just like keep dipping in this crazy bucket of Rust-Oleum, and then we have our colors set up on the glass palette. This is a tempered glass, and then more tempered glass over here because I spill over. But I have found restricting my palette to essentially, I don't know, like a 12 by 16 or whatever it is, it actually helps me keep the colors really clean. Here we are with our giant tubes of paint. I get this paint from California out of a company. This color on the outside, you can tell that was from Sunny. At the time she was 3. We had a fun painting experience, and this was the color she kept grabbing and wanting, which I don't blame her. That is a really cool color. And then below here are some added colors. I don't care for these tubes because I'm the kind of gal that squeezes from the middle, the tube of toothpaste. Here is our first little color tour. Okay, so this is truly like cast iron skillet cooking. So here is the whole palette. What we have here is French ultramarine blue, cobalt teal, and then you can see how messy it can get. I think that's the part that I love about this. And what I've done is I've actually pulled in all of these whites, and you can even see inside there how the colors just like start to merge together. But you can see how this French ultramarine blue kind of has more of a purpley hue to it, and this cobalt blue has more of a more baby blue, and then of course the teal cobalt has that teal color. So we're just kind of merging and mixing, and all I'm trying to do right now is map out all of those beautiful colors up on the top. Here is the trick. I have to do it when the paint is wet so that you can get all of these merging marks in the wet paint. And like even like that little triangle thing, like that color, love that. I feel very strongly that those distant bank of clouds are such a beautiful contrast and tell such a life story. So this color is incredibly important in my opinion. So the way I've made this grayish color is you have some French ultramarine blue, some of that violet purple color, and then way over here a little tiny bit of burnt sienna, and it makes this really soft grayish purple, which then comes in so beautifully. And you can see the layers where I've had a little more of that burnt sienna in there to make it warmer on that upper level coming through, and then underneath that darker kind of movement. We are in a new phase of the painting, and you can tell by the shifting colors, which is really fun. You're like, wait, we're putting that color on my painting, but here we go. So I still need to fill in the gap over here, but we've got these beautiful rolling hills that far distant in the back, and then I'm just building out that tree line for the horizon. So now is the crazy part where I cheat, okay? So I have some more white over here because we're getting on the nubs over there. And what I'm trying to do now is recreate some of the colors that we had in the trees over here. So I'm trying to like just pull in some of those tree colors, but this is the cheater part. Like, okay, I'm not matching that color at all. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take some of that color and put it up there. It's like, I know it's not like the legit way to do it probably, but hey, whatever it takes to cross the finish line and make this beautiful reflection. And it also actually adds more of a dappled kind of impressionistic feel to it, but I'm gonna keep trying to capture all of the different colors And again, it's that whole pellet cast iron skillet cooking that, yeah, now we're getting a little bit closer to that particular color right in there. See how that works?
He's gonna be like, what is she doing?
We're having lots of fun.
Any more, or?
No, I think that's actually enough. So now come in and grab a tiny bit of the French ultramarine blue, and you'll see how quickly you can change the color. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. Because I would never think that it would just like go purple.
And now blow your mind and go over here and get some of that burnt sienna. So even just mixing paint is like the most therapeutic thing. Yep. And see how light you can touch it and you can just change. Oh no, there's no messing up. It's just adding. But the question is that the right color? And it still feels a little too bright.
Okay, so do I go?
It's okay, just keep going. We're gonna go a little bit thicker.
Okay, so this way or this way?
You choose. Is like, and we want to scrape into those bottom colors so that it makes that mix and that
This?
Yep, all of it. And but leave some because we don't want to like destroy the undertone. All right, the exciting part has happened. It was super fun having you here, Tammey, working on the trees. We got some awesome, great texture. And just bringing in those silhouetted trees. Still have those pops of color coming out. And just that twiggy branches in the bottom.